What's going on, guys? It's your boy KD the Man, and today we will be doing NBA news number 2. This will be the second in the NBA news series. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first news story of the day is about Lamelo Ball, and as per NBA.com reporting, Lamelo Ball, within 5 days of just returning, number one in the rookie ladder, the NBA rookie ladder for this year, in just 5 days. Just think about that. Like, that is crazy. Like, he just came from like almost, or if not, a whole month of being injured, and he was considered that he wasn't even going to come back. So to think that he did come back and he just returned like nothing ever happened, it's just amazing. So now he's the number one, and I guess that he's like back as the number one option for rookie of the year again. Following LaMelo's Ball's climb back to number one position, here are the players that were after him. At number 2 is Anthony Edwards, who's been averaging 18.9 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.9 assists. And he was, last time he was number one, he just dropped down one. Still a great rookie, still has a great future. They are followed by Jayshawn Tate, a really great, out of nowhere, a great small forward, power forward for the Houston Rockets. Like, he does just about everything. He's a good playmaker. He's a good, he can score. He can play really good defense, in the perimeter and in the post. So that's a really player that you would want to have. Next up is Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, he really needs no introduction. I mean, he went from dropping in the lottery, because many people were considering him to be like a top 5, maybe 8 pick, but he dropped kind of lower to the standards that they thought. But he's proven everybody wrong, and all the people that overtook him or chose to pick someone else. He's one of the better rookies this year. And at number 5, Sadiq Bey, a sharpshooter of sorts. Now, at the beginning of the year, he was right at the bat, you could tell he was really good. And so far, it's just been consistently him doing good for a very not so good team. So that's good to see. He has a very bright future. So does the Detroit Pistons. For the next story of the day, yes, Agent Zero, for all y'all who know. If you know, you know. But anyway, the next story of the day, James Harden just came back tonight. In the game, he came off the bench, but he scored 18 points. But this is overall a really good sign, a really good thing for the Nets, because James Harden's been gone for a month. So it's really good that they have him back. And we just need, Kyrie Irving to come back, and it'll just be good for them. Hey, are they future NBA champions? You think they're gonna win? Hey, let me know down in the comments. Let me know. Against the Houston Rockets. Now, as I am doing this, the game is still ongoing, so I can't say who will win, or I'm not really paying attention, to be honest. But I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully they stay healthy in time for the playoffs, because right now it's not looking too good. Now, the next story, we are going to talk about the Golden State Warriors. Actually, not for this year, but next year. As you can see here in this picture, it's a picture of Klay Thompson in a headband with the team picture. This is actually the official team picture for next season. So the fact that Klay Thompson is here is looking really good, that he can return. It's been 2 seasons since the last time he's played, since the 2019 NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors. So it's been way too long. I'm not going to lie. Way too long. It'll just be really good once he comes back. And who knows, maybe the Warriors can get back to that former level. Cause they really got some bright spots, some pieces like James Wiseman, Nico Mannion, and then some hidden gems like Juan Toscano Anderson. This team has a really bright future. It's a mix of veteran great players and then younger like players with potential. So hey, we'll just see what happens. Now before we go, this will be the last thing. We're going to review the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference standings to look at what the what the playoffs are gonna look like, what it's looking like currently, and how things can change. So first we're gonna start with the Eastern Conference. And as you can see, the 76ers are the number 1 seed with the Nets not too far behind. And then the Bucks not too far behind them. And then 4, 5, and 6 is really a battle between the Hawks, the Heat, and the Knicks, which are all great teams. So it could really switch between. And then there's the Celtics, who recently lost Jaylen Brown, so they're in a tough spot. And then the 8th seeded Hornets, the 9th seeded Pacers, and the 10th seeded Wizards. Honestly, this could really be an interesting play-in tournament, because all of these teams are capable of winning with one game, especially the Wizards, because they got 2 players that really aren't afraid to go crazy. Like in a 1-game elimination, the 2 people you'll want on your team are Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Next are the Hornets, and Lamelo Ball's back. So they've been having a pretty good last few games since he's returned. And then there's the Pacers, who have been battling injuries. Just imagine though, if they had a full healthy squad, imagine how good they would have been. Like Malcolm Brogdon, Domantas Sabonis, Karis LeVert, Miles Turner, and then the rest of the team. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. I don't know. But if they were really healthy, they would probably be around that 4th seed. And other than that, that's really it. The next thing we're going to do is the Western Conference, and then we're gonna wrap it up. But the number 1 seed is the Jazz. The number 2 seed is the Suns. The number 3 is the Clippers, and so on and so forth. But now we're gonna get to the interesting part: the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th seeds. The Lakers, as we all know, are the 7th seed. They're really in a kind of a battle with the Trailblazers to make sure that they don't get into a play-in tournament. Because recently LeBron has repeatedly stated that he hates it. So that's interesting. And while at the same time, Anthony Davis considers it as a challenge, and he loves that challenge. So hey, we'll have to see what happens. If they can get them 2 healthy, I have no doubt that they can escape out of the play-in. The next team we're going to be talking about is the Warriors, who are the next in line with the 8th seed. And then there's the Grizzlies, and as you can see, it could probably switch up by the end of the year, the end of the season, as the Grizzlies are only half a game back. So that's something interesting to look out for. And then the 10th seed is the Spurs, who are 3 games back. But other than that, hey, this is going to be an interesting play-in tournament for both teams. But other than that, that's it for today's episode, guys. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow this channel, and That's what I'm trying to do. So, thank you for watching, and I'm out.